Good morning, my YouTube family. Welcome to the channel if you're new here. Today, I just want to talk about some of the things that happened to me this week, and I figured I put it out there because every business goes through certain things. So if you want to listen to what I gotta say, stay tuned right after this intro.
Let go of everything.
All right, guys, thank you for watching that intro. If you're new here, like I said before, go down and hit that like button and subscribe to my channel so that way you can see everything that I do in the studio, and you can also follow me for tips and tricks that I do in the pressing world and also for just things I do on a normal basis. So to get right into this little video that I'm doing because of the stuff that's been happening to me this week. So let me start from the beginning. Last week, Thursday, I got a job and it's to do some sublimation work. It's 6 shirts and it's for a baby shower or a gender reveal, I should say. Fairly easy. Print out the sublimation, put it on a shirt. All I have to do is order the shirts. So I don't carry the stock of shirts because I'm still testing out different shirts that I can sublimate on, and I know it has to be 100% polyester. Right now, I just ordered, I think it's the Gildan G420, I want to say, and the feel of the shirts is okay. I like the feel of the shirts. It's a little rough, but it almost reminds me of going into that cotton feel instead of that athletic type of wear. So okay, I got the shirts in and I opened up the package. I had got one that had a small dirt spot on it, and I don't like to sell something that's dirty to a customer. I mean, I can try to, wet damp cloth or whatever the case may be and try to get it off, but if I pay for something, I want it clean so that way I can hand it off to my customers. Or if I go to print on it, maybe the soap might affect the sublimation. I'm just not gonna deal with it. I contacted the distributor, and they sent me one out right away. I never have a problem with them. My main issue I had was with my invoicing software. Now, I used to use a lot QuickBooks because of my trucking business. I had the QuickBooks and it linked up to my account and it worked flawlessly. I was able to send invoices to who I had to send it to get paid, and it recorded everything. And when it came time to tax season, everything was in there in its original folders and stuff like that. So it made everything nice. It was just a little bit of a headache to understand QuickBooks. So that's the reason why I stopped using it, and I went to an invoicing for actually t-shirts. If you guys want to know about that, just message me down in the comments or go on my Facebook page and message me or email me, and I will send you either the link or I will send you the person I got it from. I've been using her invoicing since 2020, so it's been working good for me, and I like it because you can play with it and you can do a lot of things to manipulate the cost and be able to price your stuff correct. I don't want to say correctly, but price your stuff that you'll be able to gain and make money off of it. Back on Thursday, I was going in there to do an invoicing, and I found out that in my drop-down menu to put the actual cost of the garment in there, it wasn't giving me all my lists that I could choose from. It was only giving me like half of the list. So I was like, wow, this is something new. It's worked flawlessly for me, for the last 2.5 years, and now I have a small issue, which is not a problem. I contacted the lady that sold me the invoicing, and she pretty much, said, hey, send me your send me your program and I will look into it and I will fix it. But at that very point and moment, I know she had a new upgraded version. So I said, you know what? Let me just upgrade, because I like her invoicing from the old one. So I said, let me upgrade. So I ended up getting the upgraded one, and it had a little bit of kinks and stuff like that. I don't want to say it's her fault on her end. I think it was mainly my fault. Maybe I was clicking on something that I wasn't supposed to, because Excel, if you click on something and accidentally move it or accidentally delete it, which I don't think I deleted anything because I followed her video how to do everything. I don't think it was an issue with that, but you know, regardless of the point, she worked on it and she's been back and forth with me for the last, I want to say Friday, Saturday, Sunday, even Sunday she was back and forth with me all the way into Monday. I give her all the props in the world. She's been back and forth with me, and I highly respect her for that, because most people, once they get their money, they don't want nothing to do with you. That was great customer service on her end. And today, last night, she emailed me my stuff back, and she says, okay, everything is fixed. She locked certain parts of it, and she gave me the code just in case I needed to open it. And great. I mean, so far so good. I tried it out once or twice and it is working. The only thing that I have is that you can do more than 2 jobs on it. So now you can do up to 4 jobs on this invoicing. So I mean, when you go to print that invoice, that thing is like 3 or 4 pages long. So it's like, it's a little overwhelming, especially when I send customers invoices, you know, big companies invoices. It's like, whoa, wait a minute. Why is there so many pages? Why do I have to read through all this just to get to the pricing and stuff like that? So it works. It works. So, I mean, if you guys are interested in it and you guys want to take a sneak peek, it's not expensive. Just go and get it. And, you know, there's no subscription monthly. It's just a one-time fee. So hit me up at the bottom in my description. Leave me a message if you want to know about which one I use, and you make your choice if you like it or not. So yeah, on top of all that going on with back and forth, my Excel decided to say, hey, we're not going to work anymore, for the simple fact that you need to pay for that subscription every year. So I'm going crazy. I'm like, okay, well, now I need to get a year subscription to this Excel and spend money that I didn't want to spend right now, because I'm trying to get new upgrades. I'm trying to get a bigger sublimation printer. I'm trying to get another press. As you can tell, guys, I moved the DTF that I'm going to be converting over here onto this aluminum table, because I think it's easier to clean ink off of that. I know the mess that's going to create. I also moved all my presses over here, and this is what I wanted to do from the beginning, because I wanted to raise up the table. I actually wanted to build a bench, and for the life of me, every contractor I've called or asked, they are like, yeah, we could do it, but I'm not getting any response back and stuff like that. So I just brought some risers, lifted up the table to the height I needed to, and I just put my presses on there until I can get somebody dependable to come and build this for me. Yes, I can build it myself. I just don't have the time, and me being out of surgery 2 months ago for a hip replacement, I don't want to be carrying and kneeling down and all that. So I just rather get somebody to do it. So yeah, so the studio is getting a little bit of reworking. So I ended up buying the year subscription. I got it on Office Depot. They had a beautiful sale. Everywhere else I looked at was only giving you 12 months, and it was like $40-something for the, I think it's the Microsoft 360, because that has the Outlook, that has the Excel, that has everything. So I ended up going into all that, and I found it for, I think right now they have it for like $18, $17.99 I think it was, for a 15-month subscription. Oh no, was it 15 months? I think it might have been 15 months or 12 months, whatever. I know I bought 2 different programs because not only did my Excel decide they wanted to send me a message saying, hey, you need this in order for you to continue, I also had my, what is that you scan? Oh, I got a brain fart real quick. Yeah, it protects you against viruses and stuff, my antivirus. So my antivirus is up in the next 15, 20 days, and that thing popped up and said, hey, you need to buy a new subscription. So I use McAfee. I've been using McAfee for the last 3 or 4 years. And I found it to be a little useful when it comes to, easier to use than Norton and everything else. I haven't tried Norton, but I heard it was good as well. But McAfee, I know it, and I know how to work it, so that's why I use McAfee. But they wanted to charge me like $150 for a year subscription. So I was like, So as I was getting the program from Office Depot for the Microsoft, I said, well, let me check the antivirus. So I go on there and I check the antivirus, and let alone, they have another deal. So I think I ended up paying, I don't want to lie to you. Let me look at my receipt here, and I'll tell you exactly the prices that I paid for it. Actually, the Microsoft 360 for 15 months, I paid $69.99. Now, they had the sale on the McAfee Total Protection, Antivirus, and Internet. That was the one that was on sale for $17.99 instead of paying that $149 price tag that you would pay renewing with them. And everything was downloadable. So all the downloadable stuff I was able to get right on there. Excuse me, let me take a sip of coffee. Okay. So yeah, it was fairly easy. I bought it. I got an email. I downloaded all the stuff. It is working. So yeah, I just been going through a couple of things, and it's like like a chain reaction. I got a couple other jobs that I got called for, so I really needed this whole program to work flawlessly. And you have to spend money in order to get your stuff up and running. That's what I've been dealing with, and I've been going crazy, and it's just a big headache for me, and especially when it comes to stuff like that, because I'm not a computer savvy type of person. I can get in there and I can play, and I can, I do what I learned how to do on my own. But maybe I should look into going to, a night college or something like that to learn more of programming and designing, on computers. Maybe I might need to spend some more money and go into that type of field, and see if that works out for me. But everything that I have done with the computers is all on my own. Back when I was going to school, computers didn't really come out like that until I got into high school. Even in my junior years, the computers were still black screen with green letters. So yeah, that's how far back I'm going. So yeah, and the printer paper, it wasn't even the printer paper that we have now, all nice white sheets. It was, really big printer paper with, dotted strips at the end that you have to peel with a white and green line. So it was a mess back then. But yeah, man, that's something that was very stressful this week, and I just figured I'd talk to you guys and get it off my chest, because it was driving me crazy. And like I said, so far so good. Today has been running a little bit smoothly. That's pretty much it for this video, guys. Like I said, it was going to be short. I just wanted to give you guys an update of what's going on with me and why I haven't been able to do a video and stuff like that. Life happens, right? So guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and make sure that you watch me on a regular basis. Visit my Facebook page, visit my Instagram page, and also my Twitter, not Twitter, TikTok. It's TikTok, I'm sorry. I should get a Twitter page. But yeah, follow me on all my social media. I do have links to all my social media on the side. I don't know which side it is, but you can click on it and it'll send you there. My link kind of thing that I have in my description. Just click on it and see all my stuff, even my webpage. So follow me, guys. I love you guys all. Be safe, be blessed, and I see you on the next one. Peace.